Hello, I'm Chef Jay, also known as Judy Etheridge, but when I'm in the kitchen, they call me Chef Jay. Welcome to At the Table with Chef Jay, where we're going to be talking about history, food, and culture. We'll be sharing some of our favorite early childhood dishes that we enjoy. And this evening, I will be sharing potato poon. A lot of people don't know what that is, but it's an old recipe that I learned as I did my research. It's done a lot in the Caribbean. So we will be showing you how to enjoy potato poon. It's between a mix between a sweet potato and maybe like a custard, a sweet potato pie. So I would say that we're gonna put it together for you and learn how easy and delicious this recipe will be. The purpose of At the Table is for us to collaborate with friends, family, and our community on their favorite dishes as growing up as a child. And we will bring you in to our kitchen and you can teach us about one of your favorite recipes. We will put it together and be able to enjoy it and share it with our other family, community, and friends. We look forward to you joining us on At the Table with Chef Jay, along with something delicious and beautiful for all of us to enjoy. So in this evening, I'm going to be demonstrating one of my favorite old recipes that was passed down from my mom. And so I'm gonna show you how to make the sweet potato poon, and people make it different ways. But with us, we began with shredded, and I did also cooked sweet potatoes, right? And we're just gonna mash those two together. We took some melted butter, and let me show you how easy it is to put together. We did brown sugar, half and half, molasses, two beat eggs, and one good thing about this particular dish, you can just put everything in one bowl, mix it all together, okay? And then we're gonna do vanilla. And normally the recipe calls for nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove, but I wanted to do it a different way where I did a little nutmeg. Of course, a pretty good amount of cinnamon. I would say right at about half a tablespoon if you like a little bit more. And because it's the holiday coming up, we decided to do pumpkin pie spice. But this is where we elevate the recipe. We took crystallized ginger and cut it into little tiny spears, or granulated, and all we did is mix it all together. In some recipes, some people add a little bit of flour if they feel that it's a little loose, but we put that all in one mixing bowl. We mix it together. And as doing my research, I learned that in the Caribbean, they use it as a side dish or they use it as a dessert. I thought this recipe was really, really delicious, especially as I was growing up. Some people add nuts to it, like pecans or walnuts. Some people add raisins, cranberries. And doing my research, I found that this was interesting. Some added a soak rum raisin. I thought that was a really, really interesting and very tasteful, I'm sure. And what I did is I took my pan and I sprayed it with a nonstick so it's easy to lift out. You can bake this in a pan like this, or you can bake it in a cast iron. Now, how easy was that? You put it on about 350 for about 30 minutes, covered. Remove the aluminum foil, and then you take and put it in the oven, back in the oven for about 15 minutes, and it'll leave a nice crust around the edges. Then you can cut it in squares, top it with a little Cool Whip, and that is your sweet potato poon. An old-fashioned recipe updated with a little bit of fresh crystallized ginger. We hope you enjoy it. Welcome back to At the Table with Chef Jay. This evening I want to discuss the purpose of At the Table with Chef Jay, what it's about. It's about bringing our community, our friends, family together to sit at the table with us and to talk about your childhood memories of the delicious food that you enjoyed, whether it's from auntie, grandmother, or mother. It may have even been your father that did the special dish that you really, really like, that you would like to come on and share with us. Share with your community about what you enjoyed growing up, or even as you got older. Maybe your mother or grandmother is still fixing that particular dish that you like, that you would like to share the recipe with us, and you would like to show us how to prepare that dish. And most of all, for me to taste it, to see how delicious it is. You know, as I say, I really truly believe that we deserve to live well and we deserve to eat delicious and beautiful food. And I can't wait to taste this potato poon, which I didn't realize is one of the sweet potatoes originated in Peru in the 560 BC. Just think about where sweet potatoes came from and how long they've been here. I want to top my potato poon that my mother used to make, that I really enjoyed as a child. I want to top it with a little Cool Whip on top of it. But what I did is elevate the dish a little bit and add a little crystallized ginger to it. So I'm going to give it a taste, but I would like for you to consider joining us on At the Table with Chef Jake. You can follow us on Instagram at celebstudio_. You can follow us on Facebook at Celeb Studio, also Judy Etheridge. And if you would like to be on At the Table with Chef Jake, you can reach out to me, text or call me at 803-665-5262. I look forward to cooking with you and preparing that delicious dish from way back when you was a little child. Thank you.